Excuse me, but I'm my lover in my tone. I like the way the fragrance brings out her perfume. As for my coffee, no need for sugar. The word is sweet enough when she is in the room. There's no cigar that could be richer than a smile. So please don't waste your time, I don't want one, thank you. Like a graffiti in the old city. Without a word, she makes my words so colorful. This love's an ending, doesn't matter where you're heading. Wherever you go, you know I'll be there too. The neon shop signs light up the skyline. At night the city writes its name for you. Under the street lights, fire romance. Come take my hand and join me in your stance for two.
Observe the body and mind. Observe the body and the mind. Meditate first. Be free from all suffering of human and non-human. Be free, the ultimate freedom of Nirvana.
Excuse me, pardon my lover and my tongue. I like the way the fragrance brings out her perfume.
Don't worry about the lyric. Just observe.
Only for sugar.
Just observe your energy, your emotion, your body, your mind.
There's no cigar that could be richer than a smile. So please don't waste your time. I don't want one, thank you. Like the graffiti in the old city. Without a word, she makes my words so colorful. This love's an ending, doesn't matter where you're heading. Wherever you go, you know I'll be there too. The neon shop signs light up the skyline. At night the city writes its name for you. Under the street lights, high romance. Come take my hand and join me in your stance for two. Excuse me, pardon my lover and my tongue. I like the way the fragrance brings out her perfume. As for my coffee, only for sugar. The word is sweet enough when she is in the room. There's no cigar that could be richer than a smile. So please don't waste your time, I don't want one, thank you. Like the graffiti in the old city. Without a word, she makes my words so colorful. This love's an ending, doesn't matter where you're heading. Wherever you go, you know I'll be there too. The neon shop signs light up the skyline. At night the city writes its name for you. Under the street lights, high romance. Come take my hand and join me in your stance for two.
Thank you, universe. I send my love, my light, my hello to all of you in the universe. May this speech brings freedom. Freedom from suffering that your subconscious created for yourself. We call it karma. We call it delusion. Different religions call different names of that. May this bring freedom from our delusions, from our sufferings, We love you all. You are amazing. Thank you, thank you, thank you. When you are free, more like a bird, more like a bird, you observe this world, you see through cause and effect. You see through the Four Noble Truths. Suffering, the cause of suffering, the end of suffering, and the path that lead to end of suffering. I would say through helping thousands of people with result. I would say that faith and serving God is the ultimate freedom. Because when you are so focused on yourself, you also deluded easily. And when you're so focused on getting happiness from the world, you also easily be deluded. Attachment is very subtle. You just, the Gautama the Buddha, the wise say, in a split second like this, trillions arising and passing away of phenomena, of body-mind phenomena. That is the interconnected of this world. When you are free, when you observe from the state of Nirvana, you understand what Buddha represents for Nirvana, the absolute, the freedom that's beyond all forms. Talk about. Thank you. The way you treat God, I might say, is the way the world will treat you. If you are so full of yourself, so full of ego, you don't respect God, this world don't respect you. Observe and you will see. The elite are those who know how to, the real elite, the long-term and real elite are those who know how to honor God and respect God, respect the truth. Thank you, universe. When I watch the whole thing from people, circumstances, I see through the whole thing. And it's very funny how I see people are deluded and being controlled by the subconscious, by the karma of themselves, their ancestors, and the collective as well. People are being controlled by, I would say, basically everything. Suffering also make them suffer. Happiness also make them suffer because happiness, they attach to it, but reality is constantly changing. That's what I'm seeing right now. Everything is constantly vibrating. It's changing. It's energy. If you want to understand the law of the universe, the truth, understand energy, vibration, frequency, right? Something similar as the other person say. Nikola Tesla? Yeah. So recently, because I know who I am, I know what I need to do, and I know who am I connected to, the lights. There are times that I feel it's so heavy on this earth. There's some heavy energy. When I just open the channel, I saw it just show up for me, what's happening. And so I would see an angel that's being attacked by reptilian, actually, very good angel. The product that this angel is going to produce is what we see in heaven, in the near heaven, in the new heaven. The reptilian, there are entities in this universe. It's frequencies, right? Low or high, dark or light. The closer you are to God, the purer the frequency. The closer you are to God, the more you receive the blessing, the light, and the clarity. legit leaders know this very well, really well. There are people who are top of the game in architecture in a country in Asia where I'm very familiar with. One of the top 5 or 7, because his wife was my student in a meditation course. And so this person, before he received any reward or before he received any good contracts, he would see it the night before or 2 nights before, and it exactly what happened. I know this very well because my parents themselves were owner. Since they have me in my mother's womb, they start becoming owner until they retire. So they themselves also, they were very successful in their time. When I was about, I would say from the age of 0 to even like 30 years old, no, 20, 28, 27, 28 years old, they were top in their game. There are times they were richest in their neighborhood. But their merit is one of the kind, nothing can compare in that whole neighborhood or city back then when they were in business. They retire. So my mom herself, whatever she see in her vision, manifest. That she see beyond time and space. And that's how celestials see. That's how God see. That's how those who close to God, their version, the higher self in heaven, are. The closer to God, the more light you receive, the more clarity you receive. And that's why you are exceptional in this world. That's good merit because you are closer to God in heaven and you connected. Recently I listened to some videos. I don't read books. I don't watch videos, but there are times I do everything spontaneously. There are times that I just click on them and see, sometimes only, not a lot. So there are leaders that very top in their game. I don't want to call names, but those who are very talkative out there, to watch a lot of stuff, you know what I'm talking about. He said something like, leaders or amazing, successful people are those who are guided by some force that guide their vision to do what they do. That's exactly correct. That's what makes them have vision and then take action on the vision and become top in their game. That's driven by the higher, not this. The less connected ones are those who live very suffering life. There are entities who are not connected with the light of God, though the light of God exists and everywhere. But there are entities or the sinners, they are in darkness, in dimensions that are darkness. They don't receive the light. They're so far from God. And those energies, those entities, don't even observe their behaviors. It's something that's not the light wanted. Okay. Thank you, universe. So, when you are exceptional out there, you are being guided by the force that you don't know how to call. Because I see God's hands on all things. But the Lord of the universe is such, this time is the Kali Yuga time. And according to the Mayan calendar, right, the golden age is about to happen as well. And also, according to our Bibles, you can name, when they say basically when the world, when people suffer a lot, that's when the light will come. The light will come. I just say I just say those, yeah, the light will come, the real light of the world will come. That's the law of the universe, because when people suffer a lot, they wish, and their wish manifest. That's the law of the universe. God loves you that much. Okay, in Buddhists also say that, and in Kali Yuga, they say the end of Kali Yuga. How do you know the end of Kali Yuga? The end of Kali Yuga, there's, in the higher dimensions, no time and space. God created perception of time and space so that God can experience all of these manifestations. In the eye of God, there's no time and space. God sees past, present, future. The Bible is for you to know, right? The predictions for you to know. God sees the real form of all things. That's why online masters, they teach not attaching to this world. It is not real. That's not real at all. Constantly vibrating, constantly changing. You attach, you suffer. The suffering is also not real. But when you see it as real, you suffer. Enlightenment are those who realize that the thing that is real. And when you live in the thing that's real, you are content, you are pure, you have knowledge, you are happy unconditionally, and you are everything. You see the law of the universe existing right in front of your eyes. Suffering, the more you attach to this world, the more you suffer. It's even some people around me is conscious. I have good expectation for people around me, but it's just the way I see. When I look at people, I see why they have to do what they do, why they having that life. I see your past, present, and future. It's your energy that vibrate that create your life. It's your belief that vibrate that create your life. It's your knowledge that vibrate that create your life. It's your light that connected with God, that it's your level in heaven that design, that determine your life in this life. You receive light or not, you receive good intuition or not. The light is that intuition. The light is that seeing. Those who have good merit and their high level in heaven, they do receive the light, the clarity, the purpose. They receive it very clear. The more you appear, the more you're closer to God, the more you receive. Clearly. They are very hard. That's for you to know that your level in heaven. And they know it. They see, some even see who they are as well. So much knowledge. The hand of God is on everything. Right now, the light will just keep on winning. And the light just keep on winning. And the negative energies, the negative realities being taken out of earth. That's how heaven becomes successful. And then in the let's see. I was surprised and at the same time not surprised to see that, let's see. There are things that when I say you do not believe, but whatever we see in It appeared true in our Bibles. But that's the most important is when we see that, how we gonna do about it in this life? How we gonna help this world? How we gonna honor that all intelligent, the most high? That's what matters. By honoring God, by honoring God's creation, by living in the way that's good, that's radiate the qualities of heaven to this life. That's how you honor God. That's how you honor God's creation. That's how you become top in your game. That's how you live a good purpose, a good life. That's not just for this experience, but the eternal life, the afterlife as well. Your soul is that which designed this life. The merit is that which stay with you. Not this world, not this world, not this world. Recently, I create a music that's theta brainwave. It's funny how I see the whole energies from the state of Nirvana, freedom. When I use like the I think it's delta, it's pure that when I use 1 hertz, my Sony headphone, I have to connect with the headphone every time because the headphone have a hard time to realize the very low calm frequency that's even beyond the human resonance, right? That's why I have to connect every time. When you are human, the frequency is matching with Earth. That's why you are here, okay? The human body. When I try to create music that's theta brainwave, I've never seen anybody create this before. When I look at all of the people that create before, I know, but I'm not gonna say it, but because I can see energy, I see how it does to your body and mind, okay? And then when I create the theta brainwave music, I see, well, the 1 hertz, when I listen to it, I see it's like spaceship above the human body. The human body cannot connect, but it's golden light and it's above. It's like giant spaceship, the light. But when I use the theta frequency sound, and then I listen to it, I see how it heals every cell. That's how human body can connect, because that's the range of Earth, the human resonance, the purest frequency of human existence, the body, the human body. And then when I see that, I see how it heals the human body. It's just like you are going to the purest place in nature. And then I started testing. I let 3 people listen to that song that I created. And then they all experienced the same thing. One person experienced the deep state of concentration. Normally, the deep state of concentration that she experienced is like make her body feel like numb. But it's good, the feeling is very good, but it's very strong. But this time, it's like the most subtle vibration of the body. And then the other person, the first time she experienced the expanded consciousness. One time, she experienced it once before. She meditated for 4 years, but this second time she experienced the expanded consciousness. She experienced the expanded consciousness, which is also the way that when you are pure vibration of Earth, you are connected with the life that's vast, human energy. I'm not saying Nirvana yet, okay? I'm saying about human resonance, the purest frequency of human earth at this point. And then another person, she has some kind of psychic. When she listened, she saw so many things, but she saw how her cells get healed, purify, heal the blockages, the darkness, that by interacting with life, the collective karma, the ancestors, karma that's coming up to the surface at this time to be healed. All see the same thing, the purest vibration of human body, of human resonance, just like you are going to the purest place on earth. When I see something, I see vibration, I know how to, because I see the truth behind this world. And when I create, I bring the same reality for 3 different people. I know what same reality means. That means beyond density. They experience the purest energy that human body can experience. And it's beautiful. I will share it. But in the future, when I share that, you should wear the headphone and close your eyes. That's when you can see the truth. Otherwise, you don't. I'm caring about those who can see. I'm caring about those who are pure enough to receive the truth. If you're so even these people here, I have to send their protection. The third eye person, when I have her listen to it, I send protection first. And when she's in a deep trance state, she saw so many spiritual protectors, infinite, countless numbers that protecting her so that she can receive the truth. You must be pure. You have to be pure. Cleanse yourself from the noises. Cleanse yourself from, delusions. That's when you can see the truth. The truth. And you have to listen with the headphone. Close your eyes, and when you are pure, you're calm, that's when you see the truth more correctly. When you're pure mind, you're Nirvana, you see things as it is. But when you are not pure, you see by that impure mind, that judgmental mind. Could be good or bad. Very sick. Very sick. Only when you are pure, you see the truth. The ultimate truth. Thank you, universe. Okay. I was surprised and at the same time not surprised to read that hold on. What wages means? With justice, he judges and wages war. Let me search to make sure. He wages war. Let's see. That means he let war start? Yeah. Okay, so let's see. I'll read this from okay. Hold on. I saw heaven. It is from the Revelation I read it, and then if those who are good at Bible tell me. I saw heaven standing open, and there before me was a white horse, whose rider is called Faithful and True. Faithful and true. True. To who? To God. True is the real thing. See, he see the truth. He's so pure. Pure lane. Pure and faithful. See the truth connected directly with the light of God 24/7. Thank the universe. With justice, he judges and wages war. Many people would expect that he come to stop war, right? But then this from the Revelation, I believe. You can read the whole quote and then you can search through the whole quote. I forgot to put that. With justice, he judges and wages war. His eyes are like blazing fire, and on his head are many crowns. I know what many crowns mean. We see that all the time, a lot. That exactly, I'll share that. But recently, I share a lot about that creator with the Vietnamese channel, but I will share more with the English one. Basically, they all talk about the same thing. They explain, they describe the creators the same thing. All of them say white horse. He has a name written on him that no one knows but he himself. Right? And then and then you can read it for yourself in that. I believe it's from the Revelation. That's when I researched for yeah. So that's, see, when I read, the more I discover about the Bible, the scripture, the more I see, wow, all of this was already written, right? But it's for, let me say this. Humans are being waking up. Humans are waking up. Because by all of this war, uncertainties, disease, pandemics, sufferings through delusions and unhappiness of other people, people start searching for something to go beyond it. People start finding solution. That's the nature of human. Everyone is ascending, okay? And there are civilizations that want to suppress that. Through delusions. They govern by greed, anger, delusion. They don't see something higher, but that's all designed, but that's all under the creation of God. That's all under God's in control. Basically, all of that is because humans very, tricky. When you say things, when they're negative, they look at negative things in everything. But I'm saying what I see, okay? The truth. It's good for you. Our Bibles, our scriptures teach you to live with faith to the Most High, with love, with positivity, with freedom. That's enlightenment. With love, serving life, serving creation. That means you serve God. There are some civilizations that they're also being guided by that voice. They don't know how to explain. But they do see, sometimes they do see that bring them riches and others. But those who see beyond all of good and bad, they see who is the angels and who's being controlled by the angels, who receive information from the angels, who receive information from the dark side. You cannot lie. There are people who speak, but their teeth is full of like thorn. There are people greatness people recognize greatness people. That simple as that. Your knowledge, your light, the light that you are in heaven, determine how you perceive this world. If you have greatness, if you have love, you recognize these people. Doesn't matter what people say. People have different realities, receive different levels of light in heaven. They have different higher self. I would say to many of my students, back then when I went to try ayahuasca, the psychedelics, all of those are for you to see, that which is beyond this world, right? Let's say if you are pure evil, you use it, you see pure evil until you change. But those who practice my sharing and they go to the place that they're allowed to have those, when they use it, they experience the angelic, that because of their practice, they have that. But after you see that of what God wants you to see, how are you going to live in this world? That matters. After you see that, how you live in this world, it matters. There was a policeman, the retired policeman, my friend, he have near-death experience and he went to heaven, saw God, and he was told to come back and then live a life that's serving, that's radiating love. He himself was not God. He himself received the purpose to come back to do the things that he come here to do. And if he not living in alignment with it, sometimes God had to create some circumstance to wake them up. Could be through near death, so that they get to see the truth. So that's the fruit from the tree of life is just like near death experience. When you see what's happening, what God tell you to do, what's happening beyond this world, so that you come back and you live differently. It's not you are that. Sometimes people have not clarity when they go there, they claim themselves as creators. No, when they say it, as the creator spoke to you, asked you to come back and do things. Right? Human ego, they tend to attach to everything as them. Everything of their body and mind they claim as them. Everything they see is theirs. No, that's wrong. That's self. The truth, Nirvana, selfless. Interesting. Okay. When you come back to this world with this consciousness as human, what is your ability? That matters. That's the real deal. How you gonna do about it? That's the real deal. The information that God wants you to see is for you to show you to see the truth. But when you come back to this human, how you gonna do it? That determines your destiny as human. Thank the universe. That's just like near death. But now that you see something that's beyond this world, then you know what's the real world. Then you will start knowing, you start seeing evidence of it. There are many near-death experiences. Among them, doctors, neuroscientists, they were born, their mission is that sometimes they have to be successful in life, so that because successful people have more voices, right? And when they speak, people will listen. That's design of God. God's hand on every circumstances and have every human. At the same time, that's multi-dimensional, that's all-knowing. You should practice to live as human with higher frequency, through food, through water, through conversations, through people you surround yourself with. so that you have a peaceful, calm body, mind. That vibration help you attract a good life. And when people who have good merits, they are pure. Sometimes the world try to teach people that this is the right thing that everybody should do. That's wrong. The right thing that everybody should do is honoring God, understanding the law of the universe by honoring God, honoring God's creation. That brings freedom in all directions. That brings heaven, not just in this life, but afterlife as well. That's the real, I would say, rule of thumb that everybody should practice. Otherwise, nothing in this world is permanent and should be a formula for anybody. It's just keep on changing. We keep on upgrading civilizations. You should not stick to something old of this world. So, consuming the right, nurturing your body, mind, just with the good resource, just like you take care of Ferrari, instead of you take care of very old and very low level car, right? I'm not looking down on anybody who have what car, right? But I'm just giving an example so you can understand what I'm trying to share. Like intelligent people, they eat different food. They use their time differently. The products that generate from divine is like the masterpiece. This world cannot compare. Yeah, how you gonna take care of this body, mind, determine your destiny. You cannot consume like really negative things, turbulent things to the body, to the mind through circumstances and expect you to have wisdom, clarity, infinite knowledge. No, it doesn't work that way. There are people who want to, sometimes people want to have things that of this world. But if your energy is pure, then your energy is not gross to attract that reality which is lower than yours. Right? The law of the universe determines that. Sometimes you think it's good, but no. Your energy match something that's better. Something that's low, you might attract it at times that your energy is not high enough, it's turbulent. That's why you attract it for a short while. But when you come back to your real state, then you attract a different reality. You think this lower reality is good, but no, not the best for you. Something like that. Like the universe. Vice versa. There are people who live with low frequency and they want to have the reality that's freedom in all directions. It doesn't work that way. It doesn't work that way. You have to purify yourself first. What's your relationship to God? What's your purity? What's your knowledge? Determine your reality. Nirvana is the ultimate reality of life. When you are rooted yourself in the state of nirvana, everything you attract is from that state, the highest reality of heaven. That's why it brings freedom in everything that you touch. And then you might say, how come there are some people who are wise, who are pure, but there are some people why the people that are pure, that are wise, they have less money than the people who are kicking asses in the world, kicking apples in the world, right? Because the person that chooses wisdom, that chooses the path of purification, depending on who, right? Sometimes they they just practice, but they just how you call, practice the truth within themselves, but they don't apply it to the world. And there are but when people who know how to purify themselves, body and mind, to purify the body and mind, their merit is of the heaven type, not of this world. That which cannot be changed wherever they are. But they could be the important to their life at that time is to give importance to clarifying their body and their mind. Not so much about going out there to prove their merit or their, their wisdom. You understand? But when those who are wise, those who have clarity, when they want to do things in the world, they success. If they want to do it, because, give example, if you are not pure, you don't see your body, mind, until you get sick, some people get very sick, and then the doctors have to show them their x-ray. The doctor have to show them how sick they are at certain time. But when you are wise, you see your body and mind, you see the cause. You see the beginning of when you start feeling some disease in the body, then you meditate, you heal it. Then it doesn't accumulate. Just like that in business, when you have clarity. I also researched about clarity and I shared in my current Vietnamese book, The Chosen Executive of, I believe, 2020 or 2022, he said something like leaders at this time need clarity, and that's what I see a lot in this world, spoken by good righteous like leaders or those who interview leaders. Clarity is very important. Clarity determines how you see opportunity, how you come up with tactic, how you come up with solution, how you determine and find out problems, and how you come up with solution, right? Clarity helps you in everything. Those who have clarity see things better than people who don't have it, right? And then people who have clarity, whatever they do, they have more chance of success than other people. But then how come you know? How do you know? If people out there doing things in the world, they are not mindful, or they are not mastering their body, mind, or they are not having wisdom. Only when they have mastery on their body, mind, in terms of like creating qualities that make them success. These people, they have certain wisdom and vision. That's what make them success. That's what make them success. And those people who are born success, they come with good merit. But the success in this world is very determined on how you are living right now, how you are living your life right now. Some people, they are having good merit right now, having abundance in everything. It's because of good merit in the past. But if they consume it, by generating negativity, they don't know how to master their body, mind, but keep on generating negativity or bad deeds, then their future is gonna have to reflect the new karma that they are creating right now, that they are creating and expanding right now. That's why good merit is very important to practice. Faith in God, and then the more you have faith in God, the more you have clarity, and then you ascend in heaven, you have better light, you receive more light and more clarity, more intuition from that light of the world. And when you have that, you have more clarity in this world. Once you have more clarity, you have good intuition. That's what makes you success. That's what makes you having good merit. You have clarity, you know what to do, you don't do bad things. Those who have good lights, the heaven type, they don't do bad things. They have the guidance that's of heaven. That is the ultimate. You shouldn't base your merit on behaviors or actions of like so much of this world, but focus on the light of purity. When you're pure, when you have so much light, you have clarity, you know what action to take in terms of heaven, qualities that you embody, that you receive from God, from the light of the world. Understand? Thank you, universe. Those who have kids, we love you all. Those who have kids, especially when I observe in the people that serving in my community, I see how the kids, they generate like vibrations that's grass, and then when they don't have the practice, they don't have to practice yet, their energy is the turbulence for the people around them. So those who have kids, you have to practice a lot harder, double, if not more. Because if you have control over body and mind, then you know how to transform it. But then when it comes to human that don't know how to control their body and mind, they keep on generating delusions, you know. Thank universe. At that time you have to practice, and that's how you can have, but you have to shift yourself first before you, and then you see the circumstances around you shift. When I see people, I see why they attract that, all of that experience, because they have so much attachment inside. That's what makes them have that reality. But those who don't have that attachment inside, they don't attract that reality, right? There are people who, when people, they give importance to this world so partial. Some give importance to beauty, some give importance to success, some people give importance to fame, some people give importance to, you know, like having people approving them. Very small, very small. When I look at them, I see how they are thirsty for the things of this world. But when you're beyond this, beyond that, beyond this world, you are free from this world. The highest frequency you embody, the freedom that you embody, you automatically have everything. The glow of freedom, the happiness of freedom, the success that go with freedom. This world cannot compare. Thank you, universe. And when you attach, you have, when you attach, you have like bondages that just keep on attracting like bondages and sufferings, but you don't have the knowledge to discern it, and then just keep on accumulating. There are people that I haven't seen them in a week only, and then when I see them, so much defilements develop throughout the whole week, you know. Pure, be pure, that's the very important key. Be pure. Otherwise, you sometimes like people, they practice in the wrong way. Let's say they attach, but they don't know how to release it, and then they're meditating, and then they just keep on accumulating to the point that they stuck. They don't know how to have peace anymore. That's really, that's not wisdom. But only when you surrender the body, mind, you surrender this world. You have you surrender this world and what you prioritize is God, is the formless, is that all intelligent, all knowing. That's when you have so much clarity over the whole thing. That freedom is beyond this world. But with that, you have everything. You can be as beauty as you want yourself to be. You can be as success as you want yourself to be. But that success is not what people think success is. Their success is the heaven type, is the fulfillment type. They know what's enough because the quality of nirvana is enoughness. Right? Thank you, universe. And by that success is beyond this world. I just say beyond this world. They don't thirst for things of this world. By that they have it all. The best qualities of it all. Thank you, universe. There are people who, on the way to my place, they see the light that radiated. They can predict where my place is. Because they see the light that coming up and showing the light, the golden light. That's how people back then find the sages. Those who have the eyes to see, you know what I'm talking about. The real spirituality is not something that you can make joke about. It's for those who have the eye to see. When you're in Nirvana, purifying one suffering or 1,000 suffering is the same. Do you have that will to meditate or not? Because that's formless. It doesn't have a limit on what you can transform. Sometimes I even drink wine, the organic wine that my team make. I like to test all things. Right? When I drink ayahuasca, I drink double, triple compared to people. And most people, they're scared looking at me using it. And then they say, I use it like this because I know where I go. Many of them use it and then they experience like nightmare. They have no control. I say, in the spiritual world, I know exactly where I go. That's why I'm not afraid. Every time. In this world as well. When I write my book, The Law of the Universe Review, that's how this world works. You observe and you see the law of heaven and this earth, not just the law of this earth. It's the most beautiful thing that I work with my book, meditate with my book, and then it's beautiful. The third eye people around me, they see a lot, and that's really for the world to know. Like, I'm not speaking about myself, but there are witnesses who see what I do 24/7. That's the intelligence of this universe. Before she meet me, she's met God first, and God give her, it's kind of, I don't know how to call it, but it's kind of like a command. This is what you're gonna do. And then years later, then she meets me. That's before I even start sharing anything on the internet. I like to hang out with the people who I adore, like the pets and the babies who I like. Right? But then at times I have to sacrifice to focus on writing the book, on doing exactly what I'm here to do and meant to do. But if I don't, focus, because that result is good for not just for them, but for the collective as well. There are times you have 24 hours a day. How are you going to use it? Right? Determine your destiny. Right? And then I don't want to live in a painful world. I have to create things that make people happy, peaceful, and liberated. Thank you, universe. There are people who speak and they create. There you don't see like there are high level of how you call Satan. This universe, infinite possibility. High level of Satan. When they speak, also back then I confront that. And then recently when they speak, you might experience some peace when they speak. But then on the back, we saw that they use the dark energies kind of bell that to create the sound. That when people have peace, but then when I listen to it more and more, then I feel headache, drowsy, very subtle. Your marriage determines your destiny in every area of life. If you have bad marriage, you don't have clarity, you don't have so much light, then you will attract things that same reality as you until you start changing your energy, your merit, then you change your destiny. Thank you, universe. There are people who in my I would say back then in Buddha time there were the person that always go against the Buddha, but at the end like earth buried him. And also in the Jesus time there was person that betrayed Buddha, betrayed Jesus, and we saw how the person have many been punished in hell, the soul being punished in hell. And so around the real enlightened masters, they are always there are entities that, you know, you see the picture of enlightened Buddha sitting under the head of snakes. That's the wisdom. Because let's say the law of universe is yin yang. When you are the highest of, the more of this is the more of that, just like two sides of the same coin. Sometimes the teacher that have the highest level of power, knowledge, attract the entities that's the lowest level of delusion. Because only that teacher can help such delusion that other teacher cannot help. And these delusional people, you see it through they have attachment basically through everything. When they meditate continuously in the meditation retreat, they tend to attach to food, to emotion, to view, to all things, because they are so afraid of seeing themselves, such sin. They have so much agitation that they don't want to see themselves. They want to find things in the world to distract them from seeing themselves. I love seeing myself and my world. It's heaven. It's the most beautiful things. It's wisdom. The wisdom starts there. And these people, they live like in the Lotus Sutra, call these people like beggars. They're trying to find satisfaction through circumstances. They don't contend within themselves. They don't have, they can, the ego is very subtle. When they are asked to observe the body mind constantly to purify, they find a way to not observing such sin, such bad merit, so that they don't get purified the body and mind to become purer, happier. The ego will find excuse from outside circumstances, and these people, I really look down on these people. They don't have wisdom. I look into the past, so much sin. That's why many people, even if they live far away from me, but they practice sincerely, they are very close to me. But those who live very close to me, they have so much sin and they don't really practice. They are very far from me. Very shameful. But there are those who are around me, exceptional knowledge, wisdom. But the universe brings like people, circumstances to basically in front of me, the whole world. So that I see, oh, why do you suffer? Why suffer? Now I share it. And then people out there benefit from that. That's also design of God. Everything, this whole world, everything is interconnected. Are you suffering? Or are you free like more like a bird? Wisdom, clarity bring freedom in all directions, in all circumstances. To me, those who they give importance to this world are very ugly. Very ugly. Dirty to me. I call dirty. They give importance to basically all the attachment that they can have or they can think of. And then when I see an interview from a person to another person, I see one side the angel who have a lot to do with the heaven, the new heaven. Because new heaven, we see that. We see the product that this person create. That's what we use in heaven as well. And then this person, when being asked, why you're not afraid of doing of saying things like that? Why you're not afraid of your reputation and stuff? And then he's silent for a while. I think it's very beautiful quality of heaven. I love that. I recognize them. I just happened to turn on that video, and he just kind of think about a movie. He said, in that movie, and then in that movie, the person that he really liked say, offer me fame, offer me power. I don't care. Something like that. And then he say, if what I say, because I know what he has light and he speak for, he has light. That's how I see. He has greatness. He have angel wings. Every time I send energy light to him, he fly. And he say that if what I say from my heart, if what I say, he didn't say from my heart because he's standing in a businessman shoes, right? A very good leader, or like top leader shoes. If what I say is the result of losing this or that, right? I don't want to use the term, but losing this or that, so be it. Isn't that the quality that Jesus teach? Isn't that the quality that Jesus teach? Right? Jesus teach what? Not give importance to this world, give importance to the higher, because that higher is more important. And this person is connected to that higher, and that's exactly how this person live and create such impact to human lives in a positive way. He connect with the light. He have good vision. I recognize these people. You know? I recognize them. I think those are qualities of heaven. They don't speak for themselves. They speak what's right. They follow that light. They follow that truth. That's exactly what Jesus did. But they know who they are. They are protected. They are protected by the hand of God. They are born to win for this time, for the success of heaven on earth. They know that as well. They are being guided by something higher. They cannot live differently. They know who they are. They know what they're here to do. That's very beautiful. When I said, I was almost crying. They care less about this world. They honor that light that they receive. They take action on that. They know what's right. And then, of course, when they are not free, they're not liberated from good and bad. The things that they say may not be perfect because it could create because if you are good, then you also have the opposition of bad. If you are bad, you also have opposition of good. You're not free yet. You still suffer. You're still fighting. But when you are free from good and bad, what you speak is the truth. It's the truth. And nobody can again go against the truth. The law of the universe. Love you all. Sometimes you should take a day to relax and to observe the body mind continuously. Then you will start seeing the truth, the reality in life. You start seeing, when you are focused on meditation, you experience more calm. When you go out there in the world, you experience more turbulence. Then you will know how to balance and value peace. And also at the same time, that means you shifting your energy, your frequency, your knowledge. So now you know how to balance your life better. It's better for your health. It's better for your success. When you have more clarity, you have more success. You can handle things better. You can handle more things. When recently, it's very interesting how I don't give importance to that, but things manifest more directly, more instantaneously. It's beautiful, but not attaching to that. That's just the more I discover who I am in this world, I already know who I am in the spirit world. But the more I convince my body mind to know who I am in this world, about who I am in this world, the more the reality show, the more, how you call, the qualities of me that come forth. Quality that I would say the power. Just it's not, yeah, it's powerful. It's very powerful. There are things that my dogs even bring wisdom. Whatever I see is wisdom. When I observe my dog, there are times that she likes the bone, right? All dogs like bone, I think. There are times that I offer them that. And then it's very interesting how animals or attachment of animals are. When I give her a bone, and then she bring that bone far away from me as she can, and then while eating, she also observed to make sure nobody get close to her because she has so much attachment to that bone. And but then she don't even know that as human, we don't eat bone, right? We don't eat like she does. And the one that can give her that one actually have a lot more. That's what I see in this world. There are people who have so much attachment to the things that they have, who they are, blah 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 blah. Everything that good or bad they claim it's them. Or even some good marriage they receive, they claim it's them, theirs, right? And then like God that give you all of that actually have a lot more. At the same time, God don't attach to the things that you do. That state of God is all-knowing, but everything in this world is so small in the eye of God. It's so, impermanence, vibrating, bubbling in the eye of God. Different perception, different civilization, observe and perceive things differently. That's not how God sees the world. My dog, how he sees the world is not how I see the world. The way humans see the world is not how God sees the world. Thank the universe. When I listen to the music of my music, because it's very high frequency, it's called Happy Buddha, that my students make and gifted to my community. When I have that song on, and then when I have like a plate, and then I have a bowl on top of plate, and then I put a plate on, but I try to close the door I try to put on top of one another plate, and then a bowl, and then a plate on top of one another so I can close the door. But the bowl in the middle also have a spoon so that the plate on top is not it's very unstable. And then when I close the door, while listening to that song, the high vibration song, then that plate on the top drop, and then everything like make a lot of sound, right? But somehow my hand catch the whole thing. And there are sauces on the plate that doesn't even drop anything, not even a drop on the floor. Not sure how I catch it, but things drop, but then only one chopstick dropped on the floor, right? I catch the whole thing, the plate, the spoon, everything. It's beautiful how fast the mind is, And when you listen to something that's holy, that's connected, it's something that energy doesn't bring like bad experience, doesn't attract bad reality. It's fixing things, healing things, aligning things, creating miracles. Handle your frequency and listen to the things that are high frequency. When you practice gratitude, which later on I'll show you how to practice, the real non-self masters, or those when they practice gratitude, they are that gratitude itself. When they practice grace, they are that grace itself. It's not I appreciating you. It's not me expressing grace to God. It is that grace, that life itself. That is the oneness. That is the non-self. That is the oneness with life, and it's beautiful. It's beautiful. Non-self, non-self. And that's the consciousness of an enlightened master. It's not I toward you, but it's that frequency. That frequency are functioning by the knowledge according to the law of the universe. You know, honoring God, it's just the energy of honoring, and not me honoring the formless. It's just the energy of honoring. That's non-self, that's oneness. I will share that music that I create, but you have to wear the headphone, mindful, observe. Those who have third eye, you see how the body been healed, the cells been healed. And when you do that, I will give you a guided meditation. You can turn on the light very bright in front of your eyes. Back then, I went to Mexico, and then a person let me experience the Pandora. And then I wanted to order one, which is like $5,000. But then I just saw that, oh, this person let me wear like the headphone with the vibrational sound, and also she turned on the light in front of me, even though that light also some have patterns and things like that. But it's basically, these people, they also know, about the energy of the, universe. Because light is like, when you create that light, because when I close my eyes, whether light is the energy of heaven, I see that all the time, that's what I know. But then you also can, the human, they mimic that by shining the light to the face. And so by that, it helps your brain release certain chemistry that make you feel more calm, more balanced. Research about Pandora, and then listen to the sound that take me by surprise, and then I do feel the good vibration in the body. But then I see the energy behind that technology, and when I go home, I create the same thing. I just turn on the light, and then I listen to vibrational music, and then I experience the same thing. So are you seeing the energy behind all things or not? If you see the truth, then you know what make it works, what make things not work. And then yesterday I created music that's theta brainwave, and when I listen to it without shining the light, I also experience healing of the cells at cellular level, and all the people around me also experience the same thing. But I will share that with guided meditation to help you connect with the new creation, thank you, universe. I would say what I'm doing and will be doing is things that never existed before. Right? Never existed before. It's just one of the kind. And it works. Because I see the truth behind this. So I know how to create at the root level. Thank you, universe. There's support. Recently, we make wine that we drink as a group. And then when I drink wine in the morning, I feel the density of the body, the drowsiness, the energy, the collective energy of the people who drink wine. But then I drink organic wine that my team member make. And then in the morning, when you drink a lot, you feel more happy, but nothing can take away my clarity, my super consciousness. When I drink wine, I see the whole thing. I see even more clearly than in the regular state. And then these people, the people around me, I see the reason why they say should not drink intoxication, because people, when they are deluded, they don't know how to master their body mind. When they drink it, they've been used. They have been consumed. They've been consumed by the energy. They don't know who they are. right? And then they start like speaking nonsense. They start speaking nonsense. The things that's so crazy in their subconscious, they speak out, right? And then that's how we start seeing, oh, this delusional person, like people start showing, oh, normally you are hiding it. But actually, when you are not controlled, when you use intoxication, you show that dirtiness that's inside of you. You saw the delusion that's inside of you. And I confronted them. And then in the morning when the body is stiff, they don't know how to purify. I let them go away from my energy, right? In the morning when my body is stiff after all that experience, I meditate and I purify it in no time, in less than 5 minutes. And I like it. I like how to master my body in many different ways. Right? But these people, they stiff like a tree. And they don't know how to purify it. And they have to sit like an hour to have like a few seconds of like ease compared to when they live within my energy. So, and then also, we also play card. Who lose will drink wine. I end up being the person that drink the least. Right? And the person that drink the most, she lose a lot. Even though this person, when she's in deluded state, when she's been consumed by intoxication, she released the things that relate to her mother, relating to the gamble, and how you call the ancestor karma, that relating to gamble that make her mom basically. She back then had to pay the debt of her mom by gambling. That's why it brings her a lot of suffering. Right? And then when she started like playing it, I saw the ancestor karma showing up on her face. Do you know that why you are being the mother or the father of this person? Because you have something, you have the similar frequencies. That's called ancestor karma. And we saw that. This person also lose. And her mom also lose a lot. That's why she was in deep debt. The same thing between the mother and the daughter. Completely deluded when she connect with the vibration that's ancestor karma. But when I do things naturally. Because things of, but all of that is to bring the karma, ancestor karma, under the light, so that they might be healed if they practice. But it's very interesting. In this life, you attract certain parents, certain people, certain circumstances. Know that there is something that connects you guys together. You know, like ancestor karma, there are things that the other person back then, her grandma make wine, right? And then they keep it for generation. And then somehow this person, I say, can you make wine for us? She said, oh, I have the recipe. But then my grandma know how to do it, and she shared it for generations. This person, when she grow up, she normally drink a lot of wine with her friends. Things that, that's called ancestor karma, because you grew up in that perception, in that subconscious. You have to be very clear to go beyond the generational curse, I say. You have to be very wise and clear to go beyond generational curse. First is of being human. Second is of ancestor karma that make you have certain disease, that make you have certain bad habits, right? You have to be very clear to go beyond human karma collectively. You're also connected with the collective. That's why by honoring God, the Nirvana, the formless serving God, the Nirvana, the formless, the all-knowing, all-intelligent. You just keep on, by that you keep on creating good merit. And you don't live by the human as the human. The things that our ancestors cannot control, you give it no importance to it. You serve in something that's higher, the ultimate, the most high of reality, that you can create and experience the fruit of it. You know? The more you attach to this world, the more you suffer. Sooner or later, you have to learn it. But some people, they're just slow learner. They learn very slow. They have to really painful to learn something. Thank you, universe. Let's meditate together. First, I'm going to show you how to raise your energies first by appreciating God, appreciating all that you have, knowledge, wisdom, abundance, you know, and then set your intention to honor God, to honor the divine, the creator of the universe, and understanding the law of the universe so that you know how to create your life in the angelic way. Ask to purify yourself, your body, your mind, to be closer with the light of heaven, the light of the world, the light of God, so that you will live with better intuition, knowledge, light, protection, wisdom. That's enlightenment, that's fulfillment. Otherwise, you don't know what you're creating, you don't know what you're attracting. You don't know. Thank you, universe. Honoring God, okay, just like what I say, honoring God. Express grace toward God, toward the creator of the universe, toward all the good qualities that you have in this life, all the good blessings that you have. Oh, today is like Easter day, right? Yeah, Easter. May all of you are awakened to your heaven self, to your light, and understanding the law of the universe so that you go away from hell, you go away from the darkness, you go away from delusion and experience wisdom, liberation, the heaven type. Love you all. You are amazing. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm gonna have like the song that is I like this song. I think when you are, I dance every morning with this song. Don't judge it, okay? Don't judge anything. Just like feel the energy of it. And I'm just helping you. I'm just uplifting you. I'm just helping you. Imagine that all these beats is just like the lights radiating through the universe. right? With the grace, expand into the universe and bless many, including your bless many. Okay. Later, I'm gonna learn how to make music like this. Whatever you perceive, anything, you are that. That is freedom. You are not just this body. You are not just this mind. You are life. That is the key of freedom. Thank you, universe. Let's observe. Let's observe in that oneness space. Meditate together right now. Many of you are healed pain body through last time meditation. I feel that. Let's meditate again. Okay, let's meditate again. Whatever you observe, you are that. You are the observer. You are life. You are not just this body. You are not just this mind. You are freedom. You are life. You are that which is life itself. That's everything. And then also every moment. But those who are unclear, you are that formless, that seeing, knowing everything. Okay? Observe. Only when you can be in the pure space, only when you are egoless, you don't suffer. You don't accumulate pain body, mind for yourself. And so you will live happy, non-attached. You live with the highest reality. By that you attract the highest manifestation that go with peace and freedom. Thank universe in all directions. That's heaven. That is the light that I want to share. Okay, let's meditate. I'm gonna use like the pure sound that I would say listen with headphone. But right now, I'm gonna use it. And then you meditate, it will help. With my guidance here, you will see the truth of what I'm sharing. But later on, I will put that so that you can listen with headphone and with the vision as well. With the, I'm creating so many things. The heaven type. That is so that it's memory. It's memory. Recalling memory. Who you are before you come. Right? Yeah. When you listen with headphone, turn it loud, it's different. But when I'm using it as a background, okay? So that you will, let's meditate together. For like 15 minutes or so. It's important. It's important at this time to not just receiving lecture, but receiving experience is all that matters. It's very important. Oh? You see that? You feel yourselves? This is the purest frequency of earth that human's body can connect. Everything that I touch, I have solution. Last time when I meditate with you guys, I feel so much of your pain. And so this time I use the tool to help our body ground in the purest. It's just like right now, just like we are in pure nature. Relax, observe from the outside, allowing the healing. I'm gonna turn off the camera so you can observe. Relax the tension. The more you attach, the more that tension contracts. Observe from the outside. You are not just that body. You are not that pain. You are life. You that are that would know everything. Would knows everything. The movement, energy inside your body is just energy that's working, the life force that's working in your body to generate, to create life for your activities. You are the knower of that. Of that factory. The body is your body is producing energy. It's producing energy to make sound, to listen. You are that freedom. Don't attach to anything. Be in that freedom and use the body and mind. Smile, put a gentle smile on your face. By that you radiate, you raise your energy. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Now listen to music. Now I will let you listen to the song that earlier we listened, and then you will see the difference. When your energy is more calm and pure, you perceive reality differently. Right now, observe the energies around you. You feel the sense of calmness, the sense of peace. And then I'll turn on the music that we heard earlier. And let's see how we perceive it at this time. Because when you raise your energy, you raise your reality. You perceive things differently, you speak differently, you see differently. Okay, thank you, universe. But you keep on meditating, and I see that you're still purifying. But you can come back to listen to this meditation, and then the light is there, the healing is there. I send a lot of light, and then when you meditate now and in the future, you feel it, you see it every time. It's beyond time and space. That's how my energy works. It's the truth. You feel that? You feel that, the difference? I sent a whole lot of light during the meditation and now. You feel the energy is so different compared to when you meditate outside? Compared to when you meditate like without this light? You don't know how, like when you don't have enough good merit, you don't have enough light, you have to meditate a whole lot to have few seconds of clarity or cleanliness in peace, right? Because the darkness keep on pushing from karma, from collective karma. But if you know how to meditate in the right way, with the right energy of the grip, or with the light, the master, real master, then you see the healing, the light, the peace you never experienced before. Thank you, universe. See, so now you see why I smile a lot. I calm it down already. But every morning when I dance with myself in my room, oh, it's a whole different level. It's just pure happiness, you know. So now you see the reason why I'm so happy. You get to glimpse it. Because when I let you meditate and calm your body and mind to the pure state, then you perceive things with joy, with more clarity, with less suffering or judgmental mind. Then at that time you experience reality as it is, that everything is free, everything is liberation. Right? But I also know which song have light, which song have good vibration, so that you get to see all high vibrational, so that to help you know how to purify your body and mind and perceive reality in a very pure happiness way, you know, pure joy, pure happiness. We love you all. You are amazing. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I thank you, God. I thank you, the universe, with you in it. Happy Easter Day. I have so many creativity that I want to do. I'll make time to make it all, to create it all. And then I have so many requests from people to create a meditation retreat. I will find the time to do it. 9 days. 9 days. I will let you know. So that you go deep. That I would say I offer that to the old meditators only. They are ready. I want them to go deeper to purify the body, mind, purify the limitation and live happily at a whole different level.